buenas tardes, bienvenidos, un placer saludarlos y vamos a dar inicio ya con la ceremonia del día de hoy, que es de verdad muy interesante. Primeramente quiero, antes que nada, agradecerles que estén aquí, a los diferentes invitados que en unos momentos vamos a mencionarlos y agradecerles por supuesto, pero la relevancia del día de hoy, pues alguien de nuestra comunidad que ya salta a la escena mundial literalmente, Maritza, Lynn. Primeramente voy a darle la bienvenida con un fuerte aplauso a todos ustedes. Maritza, felicidades. Y quiero comentarle, antes de presentársela en estos micrófonos, déjeme decirle que es su segundo libro bilingüe para niños. Ella hace este lanzamiento que ya está disponible a nivel mundial, incluyendo Alemania y Tailandia. En este mismo momento ya su libro ya está disponible y bueno, de verdad es un legado importante de un miembro de nuestra comunidad para el mundo entero. Estaremos exponiendo la pintura original de acuarela, de las ilustraciones que vienen en este libro. Ya están aquí presentes esas pinturas y son las que se incluyeron en el libro, pero las originales están aquí, ahorita las van a poder admirar y de verdad le va a resultar muy interesante. Así que voy a darle primeramente también la bienvenida y el agradecimiento a patrocinadores, actores que de alguna manera se aliaron para que esto haya sido posible. Mis amigos de Croppers, Galindo Custom Homes, Maritza, que está por aquí de 03, gracias. Por ejemplo, Edgardo también de 03, Miguel Harlan, que donaron además también libros para los niños de los bomberos del condado. Así que vamos a darle la bienvenida con un fuerte aplauso de todos ustedes. Y es Maritza, Lynn.
Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate all our firefighters to be here. I appreciate your time, the traffic, the holidays. So thank you all for coming. Gamaliel was explaining, thank God my book will be worldwide, and it's already right now worldwide, and it's in China, in different parts in Germany, and all over the place. But before we start, I would love to thank everyone here for coming, and I would love to start with our national anthem. It will be led by my daughter, Camila Fonseca. My daughter is a Rio Rico High School senior student, and she will be singing today for us. Camila, if you can come, please, and if we can all stand up for thank you so much.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. And oh my gosh, planning book launching is like planning a wedding. But I was very thankful for my whole family, for everyone that came together, for the superintendent's office chief, Chris Young, that keeps coming in and out, and for all our Santa Cruz County firefighters, for all our Santa Cruz County community that came together for our book launching today. I want to start by just talking a little bit about how I started to think about my second bilingual book being about firefighters. And my husband is a fire captain in Nogales Fire, but he's been a firefighter for so many years, and he has come and shared with me like the coolest stories about fire heroes, what it takes for a firefighter to become a fire hero. And I know it's every kid dream to be a firefighter when they're little. So as a teacher, as a former teacher, I know the children always love to call the fire department to come and talk about safety and to come and talk about what firefighters do. So I started thinking about having my second bilingual book. I know the struggle of families that live at the border when they're learning a second language, how hard it can be to catch up some of the words in an English book and then to pick up the Spanish book and read the translation, or to translate the book or the words on their own. So I started to think about what it takes to be a fire hero. And welcome everyone, thank you for coming. And I taught, my husband was teaching the fire academy 2 years ago. And I could see front row what it takes to be a firefighter. Like, for this very young group of kids to be studying every night, or sometimes to get to work and not bringing lunch or food, but other firefighters or other recruits, how they call it, to jump in and share food and then train together and study together. And those words of enthusiasm say, you can do it. We're gonna study together and we're gonna pass this exam. So I started to learn a little bit more, and I was fascinated about what it takes, how much courage you guys do, and how much do you have to study, and all your certifications. And I wanted to put it out there for our people to get to know, it's not that they will just show up to work and, just go all over the place, but, you have to have knowledge, you have to have a team, you have to have brotherhood, you have to have courage. So I wanted to show our community, this is what it takes to be a fire hero. It takes so much training. It takes, missing some holidays too, and putting some days aside together and inside working for your community, and have that courage and that value of being outside every day with others and just having that work. And then come back home for a couple of days, and then go back and miss your family again, or miss those specific holidays. And it takes a training. It takes, for a family, for a firefighter wife too, it takes some uh, planning. So at the same time, I wanted to show, this are our fire heroes everywhere, all over the world. So I started to collect some pictures, and when they were training, when he was missing holidays, and he was showing up with after Valentine's Day with flowers 2 days after or days before because he missed that holiday, or when he was missing a birthday party or a Christmas party. And I know it was not just my husband, but I know it was like all the firefighters that put their lives at risk every day. So that's how I came up with, some of the illustrations. I also wanted to acknowledge our lost brothers or lost firefighters from New York. So I put an illustration there where there's firefighters running into a building, but with the number 343 and their helmets, showing, we respect you, we acknowledge you, we thank you for your hard work. And as a teacher, as a former teacher, I wanted to show our kids with meaningful words for them about what it takes to be a firefighter. I also talk about the firefighters in Prescott the past 10 years ago, or 19 firefighters too. But I wanted to show our kids, that when most people run away from dangers, they stay to save and protect, and that they are present to aid with passion, bravery, and strength. So those were the words that I picked for the children to know. They sacrifice a lot, but this is what they do for us. And I always say, if you see a firefighter outside, in our community, just thank them for their hard work, because they sacrifice a lot inside and outside. I also thought it was, very cool to show, and I'll have a minute to introduce Mr. Higuera. Thank you for being here. He's my illustrator, an art teacher, and then also a muralist from both from Mexico and the US. And so I talked to Miguel, and I was showing him pictures and sharing, this is what I want, all the people to know. This is what I want them to see. Brave, strong firefighters putting their lives at risk every day, but also show that they were well prepared. They're there for a reason. They're there because they have courage, they have passion. And we're here as family and as children and as people on the community, acknowledging their hard work. So we came together, we talked about it, and then we came up with, ideas here and there. And then, we just started putting together the illustrations. And then from there, I think, we just took out and we did like a wonderful project. I am very thankful and very amazed of our community leaders that are here. I have Maritza, the library director for all Santa Cruz County. Thank you for being here. I have Patti Molina representing Mariposa. I have Mr. Young here representing the superintendent's office. I have Los Padres, I have teachers, I have directors, I have firefighters, I have croppers helping our community, passing books for all our firefighters, for their families. I have nurses, I have, family members, I have forest firefighters, I have chiefs, I have doctors. So I am very thankful, and I always say it, this is our Santa Cruz County. We have border patrols, we have, this is our community, and I'm very thankful and very happy for it. Thank you for the Consul of Mexico, Marcos Moreno, porque sé que viene su representante también. Muchas gracias. And this is what we have on our county. This is what we have on our Nogales. And some of my illustrations in my book shows our wall to our border. And I mentioned, for firefighters, there's no walls. They help no matter the countries, no matter the borders. They are here to save, to protect, to watch each other. And this is what we have in our community. And this is what we have in our world. So thank you, Mr. Galindo. Thank you, Juanita, for coming here from Tucson and support me with your business to pass books for all the firefighters. This is amazing. And as Gamaliel was mentioning, this is what we have in our community. And this book, it's worldwide, but I really wanted to introduce it here in mi querido Nogales, en nuestra frontera, because I also have a representation of our court here, of our building here, of historic court. So there are many illustrations from here that you will find, very familiar faces too. You will find guys from Rio Rico, Los Hernandez hermanos, they're in the picture here. Dimo, our captain in Rio Rico, he's in one of the pictures here. A couple of the firefighters, a couple of community members. So I am very thankful. I am very honored of your presence, of firefighters being here, because this is our place to show and to be proud of it. Miguel, si me quieres acompañar and talk a little bit about what it took to do all these illustrations. And we're not gonna take a lot of the time, because this is a celebration too. I want you guys to enjoy each other, the appetizers, the families getting together. But I want to also introduce you to Miguel. He was my illustrator. He's a wonderful artist, and just what it took for you to create all these wonderful illustrations. Thank you so much, Miguel, for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I look around and I'm amazed, because the time that I spent applying to those faces on the images, now I'm looking at them face to face in real life. So it's pretty amazing to be able to depict something, to create a hypothesis of how you're going to start and finish an illustration, and then to be able to achieve and depict every person in that illustration. So being able to create this and spread out this entire plan of people and that are firefighters in Nogales was an amazing adventure for me. At first, I was receiving what Maritza needed for every image, but then I had to really put myself and immerse myself within that life, understand that life first. So I would watch videos of firefighters, how they take tasks of dangerous situations, and I would, even music had to be involved in order to have this inspiration. So I was immersed in this total inspiration first before I can spread this information and turn it into a watercolor depiction of the people that I was rendering, because people that I was rendering were not just people, they're souls. And I had to be able to depict that expression and that person's life within that image that I was rendering. So I'm amazed at everybody that I was able to depict this here, and I want to thank you guys, because you guys made this possible. It's just amazing. I'm just amazed to be able to create an illustration, and now it's in a book, and this book is international, and you guys are there. So I want to thank everybody, because you guys made this possible. Thank you.
Antes de irme con el siguiente orador, quiero también agradecer la presencia esta noche de el vicealcalde que está con nosotros, Héctor Bojorquez. Bienvenido, mi amigo. Anda por aquí. Gracias por la presencia. También quiero comentarle que está entre nosotros la directora de las librerías del condado, Maritza López. Gracias de verdad por estar con nosotros. Con el aplauso. Y quiero comentarle que se está transmitiendo a través de We Love Nogales, a todo el mundo. En este momento está la transmisión totalmente en vivo, así que un saludo para toda la gente que nos acompaña a través de las redes sociales. Gracias también al equipo de trabajo del Consulado General de México, mi compañera Fuensanta, tomando las inversiones necesarias de este evento para pues comunicar a todo el mundo lo que esta noche está sucediendo aquí, que no es cosa menor. Le decía yo, ya una miembro de nuestra comunidad ya en la escena mundial, así de ese tamaño es el acontecimiento de esta noche. Y para ello también le voy a dar la bienvenida ya hasta este micrófono a el último de los oradores de esta noche, que voy a recibirlo con un fuerte aplauso de todos ustedes. Él es Malky Higuera. Bienvenido.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Congratulations. So I guess we got to find out what the intention was behind this book. And so studying Maritza, learning Maritza, living with her, working with her, I can tell you the intention was to let the world know what we have here in our community. And so Nogales has a lot of really hardcore firefighters. We got a lot of forest firefighters that are really hardcore. When I say hardcore, I mean they're very fit, they're very knowledgeable, they're active, they're on it, they're on their game. And so we also have Rio Rico Fire, same thing. They're on it, they're on their game, they train, they study, they're educated. Okay? We have two backfire as well, who I'm very proud that actually Chief Guerrero endorsed Maritza's book. So also another, world-class fire department, right? That's what I call it. So I had the opportunity in my career to work in big fire departments. And what they always told me was, in big fire departments, it's the NFL. That's where things get created. And I used to say, nah, I don't think so. It's a firefighter that creates the big things. And so bringing it back to the small departments, it is the firefighters who create the big things. And so in this case, Maritza brought it to us, and she captured the firefighters' professionalism, the heroism, and she put it all in one book, and she put it down with historical landmarks, our community, our people, and then she broadcast it to the world, emphasizing on education, fire safety, and things to help out the world with the fire department. Okay? So that's a pretty big accomplishment, especially in the fire department side. To write a book, that's a really big accomplishment, especially to be endorsed by certain people, to be published. That's a really big accomplishment. So I do have to say again, congratulations to Maritza, and congratulations to all of our firefighters in the area. And I do have one thing to say to the firefighters: you deserve to be heard, you deserve to be seen, and you deserve to be honored. So thank you very much.
Enjoy our music today, enjoy the appetizers, enjoy each other. I am very thankful for all of you. I am very thankful and for all your hard work. This book is very meaningful. My brother is a firefighter, my husband is a firefighter, and lots of my friends and compadres are firefighters, so I really appreciate your work. I appreciate outstanding leaders too, as Chief Guerrero. Thank you for your endorsement. Thank you for your support. Thank you for our community. Thank you for our librarians, for Clarissa, for everyone to be here. I know there's also a firefighter mom that she is also a librarian in Sonora. So thank you, Lynn, for coming and supporting. Thank you, Danitza, for your support with my books. And thank you, my community. This is great. This is wonderful to be here. And thank you so very much to my family. Thank you to my mom, to my grandma, and to my aunts that have been supporting me, and to my sister all these days for launching my book, and to my community, to my neighbors. Thank you for your donations for firefighter books. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Joe, for your support, for your endorsement. Thank you, Croppers. Thank you, Galindo, and thank you, Santa Cruz County. Thank you, Nogales. Let's enjoy each other. Let's celebrate together. I will also appreciate if you get to Barnes and Nobles and give me a good review. Authors will love that. We'll appreciate it all the time. But thank you. I have books for all firefighter families donated between Croppers, Galindos, Zero Stress Movement, and I am so sorry, but let me put the name for Mr. Miguel Harlan. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate it. If you guys come, everybody, I would love to see everyone in person because I have gifts for our community leaders here, and I have books for all firefighters and for their families. So if you guys would love to come in, I would love to sign it. If Miguel will give me also the privilege to sign it as an illustration, my illustrator, we will be here. The appetizers are there. So let's celebrate together. And thank you again, everyone, for your time. I appreciate it.
Bien, entonces, ¿quién va a querer el libro firmado? ¿Quién lo va a querer? Van a poder pasar ya en este momento. Miguel, si nos haces el favor, venite para acá, ya para que empiecen a firmar los libros, que esto va a ser histórico, la verdad. Un libro ya a nivel mundial, ya con la firma de la autora y el ilustrador, digo, no es cosa menor. Así que bienvenidos, por ahí están los aperitivos, este es un cóctel para todos ustedes. De aquí para adelante ya la parte seria ya pasó, así que de aquí en adelante esto es una fiesta. Bienvenidos, felicidades y nuevamente un fuerte aplauso para Maritza.